In this quick video, I'll be discussing about Identity Access and Management Service. It is also called as IAM. So IAM service can be used to create either users, groups, or roles. So that can control a particular service or an application which is running on multiple regions. And please note, IAM service is a global service, which means if you have service running at multiple regions, you can still have a user or group which controls the permissions and policies across multiple region services, right? So users can be created with the all possible combination or the password policies, and also you can restrict users to access only the web console or CLI or SDK or all of them, right? You can programmatically create users and assign permissions to it, right? And you can also create groups, for example dev, release operations, or deployment set of groups, and you can assign users to that group so that they will inherit the same set of permissions to carry out a particular task, right? And roles is another feature that is provided by IAM, which could be attached to a particular service. For example, you can create a role and attach it to an EC2 instance, right? So that becomes an instance role, and all the operations that instance can do is via this particular role. You don't have to have a user created for a particular service, right? So this is another type of IAM service feature. And moving on, you can actually set all the permissions in a JSON policies, wherein you will set effect, action, and resource on a particular user or group, which controls the actual resources that are allowed to access for a particular user, right? For example, you can set complete read write access on a S3 bucket on a folder with for all the resources, right? So such an permissions can be attached to the user or group and have them access to the resources, right? And AWS always recommends providing least privilege principle, which means you provide only the required privileges for a particular user to carry out certain tasks in your project or resources, right? And also AWS provides and offers strong password policies, and also added authentication, which is also called as MFA. MFA is a multi-factor authentication. You can have your soft token or a hard token synced up with your user, and based on the MFA token, you will be allowed to access certain resources, right? So these are all related to Identity Access Management Service in AWS. I hope you liked it, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.